When you think of the best anime of all time, what do you think of? Maybe you think of Full Metal Alchemist. If you have a good friend, he'll probably recommend it to you, and that's probably one of the first animes you watch. Or maybe you're like a casual American who watches Dragon Ball Z and think that's the best anime of all time. Dragon Ball Z is great, amazing action, and probably will never end. Or maybe you're that based and you say Naruto. A show that really never gets talked about as the best anime of all time is Kill la Kill. People sort of complain about it because the story is whack, but that's not the point. If you're watching Kill la Kill for the plot, the actual plot, you're a dipshit retard, because obviously the creators of Kill la Kill, Studio Trigger, didn't give less of a shit about a plot, but it's one of the most fun animes of all time. And I want you to keep that in mind. The word fun. This anime is fun and perfect. It has literally every anime trope that any bullshit weeb would love. It's an ecchi, has tits all over the place, which you should probably not watch in an airplane like I did. It's an action show, everyone loves to get punched in the face and punching people in the face. Everyone loves a good action show. I mean, I love Justin Gaethje fights. Nobody's gonna get that reference. It also has incest. Look, I get it. Incest is bad in real life. You don't want to fuck your sister. But in an anime sense, let's be honest, man. There's a reason why there's a lot of cis porn out there. It's because there's a demand for it. And let's be honest, you probably watched it too. I stated before that people complain about this show having very, very dumbfounded plot. But I could state it in a more complimentary way. I think the plot is very easily digestible. It is so simple that a 12-year-old child could probably understand it. Ryuko wants to fight Satsuki so that Ryuko knows something about her father's death. It's simple. And the more the story goes, it becomes a little bit more complicated, but it's not incredibly complicated to the point where you need to look up a website explaining the ending. Power rankings in Kill la Kill is so easily digestible. I mean, the stars in the uniform, it's so easy. 1 star is more than 0 stars, 2 stars is more than 1, and Satsuki is like Jesus at the age of 5. The power rankings is as simple as kindergarten math. Kill la Kill has amazing characters, but I think there's 2 characters in specific that really defines Kill la Kill. For one, Mako. If you don't think Mako is best girl in Kill la Kill, you're either a based Ryuko fan or a guy who likes to get whipped by a dominatrix, aka a Satsuki fan. Mako is the definition of Deus Ex Machina. She thrives on not getting killed. It's insane the amount of times that she deserves to die but doesn't, by sheer plot power. I genuinely think that Ryuko is weaker than Mako. I could see myself seeing Ryuko die off a gunshot wound, and I would see Mako literally turning into a 2-dimensional device and just evade that shit like a motherfucker. And it's hilarious. Her mini monologues of telling Ryuko that Ryuko is her friend and vice versa for like the millionth time is hilarious. I love it. Her just movement and absolute nonsense. It's fun. It's genuinely fun. Harime Nui also is another character that defines Kill la Kill. She defies the laws of physics. She is a 2-dimensional character in a 3-dimensional world in a 2-dimensional anime, if that makes any sense whatsoever. There will be times where she was just literally be flipping around. Every time she's in a fight or in any scene whatsoever, she feels like a static image that's literally getting dragged across the screen. It's amazing. It's genius. Every fight that she's in is always so fun to look at. It's insane because she's one of the most intense characters in the series. She has this awe-ing presence of just an actual killer, an actual bad guy. But it contrasts the way she sounds, the way she carries herself, the way she looks, the way she just moves around in a fight. It's fun to watch. And I haven't even talked about art style, but that's a story for another video itself.